Thanks for dropping in. LTK, love them knives. We've got the military. No para about it. It's a full military in CPM Rex 45. Thanks for coming by. The full military size Spyderco knife. Come on, buddy. Bam. It still flicks really good. It's just, still stiff. Hasn't worn in. At some point in time, just let it find its natural path with the washers, smooth them out, and make it a lot more flickable. Yeah. But right now, a little stiff. But it's the full military. It's a big dog, 4-inch, 9.5 overall, I believe. I was just messing with it the other day going, wow, this is a dog, 4 inches. So you're talking about 102 millimeter blade, and right out there to 9.5, 24 centimeters. 24 centimeters, good Lord almighty. What do we got? Yeah, still the same thickness as the Para 2. 11.5 millimeters, 0.45. And blade stock, there you go. 3.6 millimeter, 0.14 of an inch. It's big. The military is a Linerlock. And of course, your only option is right hand tip down carry. I guess if you wanted to, maybe with some tools and stuff, you could swap that around and change it to right hand tip or left hand tip down. I'm not seeing how it would really work well for, if you're creative and real handy, maybe you could do a tip up. That's my big problem with the military. Is not that it's a nice big flat grind slicing son of a gun and comfortable. Ergos are great. Gobs of room on the handle. Palm swell choil up here. Easy pass through to disengage the liner. Nice, easy to open. Great worker knife. Whoops. Great worker knife, But I'll leave you a link on the Rex 45 steel. Actually, they have a little thing in here. And here you go. Crucible CPM Rex 45, super high speed particle metallurgy. Tool steel, rich with large volumes of cobalt, tungsten, molybdenum, and vanadium. There you go. So, increases, and they were talking about HAP 40, a lot of the enthusiasts really love that. And they did, I guess, the HAP 40 in the burnt orange as well, which was that Japanese-made steel. So, in any case, hopefully it's something you like as well. Obviously, I could tell by this big dog they put in here to keep it dry that it's probably not stainless. So yes, it can corrode, so you got to take care of your blade. Nice. I like it. I've got the Para 2 in Rex 45 as well. So, crazy, isn't that? 9.5 inches, 8 1/4. So 1 1/4 inch difference. Back them up, man. Go pivot to pivot here. But look at the Para 2 here. The screws on the pivot here. Nice machine screw. Cap screw there. Machine on both sides. Cap screw. Man, hadn't noticed that before. And then, of course, these are a bitch to disassemble because of this here. I've seen guys do it, and I think I did it once, and it was harrowing at best. And no, it's not something I prefer to do or ever do again. So you know what? I work with mine. They're fine. I'm not gonna mess with them. Man, they're just nice to carry. They're fairly slender carry because they're 0.45 inch, so they slide in your pocket. And something like this, you've got some blade length here to slice. You know, it's always like, oh, 3.5 is plenty for everything. And then I'll get in it for some reason. I'll be in the kitchen and want to cut a steak off of a thing or whatever, some meat, and it's like, oh, damn. I need a longer blade to get through this or go around all the way around. But so here you go. I mean, you got some blade now. Got some blade now. How much does this thing weigh? I know the Para 2 weighs like 3.8, if I can remember correctly. Let's throw this on the scale. Grams, 120. Wow, that's not much. Let's throw this on. 108. Wow. Okay. Never mind. 4.25, 4.25, and 3.8. Yeah, 3.8 right on the dot. Okay, just like fancy, I think. Yeah, wow, exactly. You know, of the Spyderco knives, I tell you what, I have a hard time warming up to some of the models that come out. I'm just not feeling them. But these, I really like. They're so usable. I love that flat grind. I love the ergos. The comfort level on these knives is so good. It's just, I mean, I can't remember. Was I talking to Slicey Dicey the other day? And we were like almost at the same time when somebody said, well, which is like the absolute best EDC, most practical, best EDC knife? And we both said PM2 at the exact same time. It's hard to, that's just such a hell of a knife. It really is, the PM2. But, this amalgam here now from Spyderco, it's a flipper, but talk about a nice long blade, more than 3.5 inches, almost out to 4 inches, and almost 9 inches overall. So if you wanted a military, okay, but you go, I don't like the liner lock, I don't like the tip down only, blah, blah, blah. Check this out. Peel ply carbon fiber, and it's a compression lock. See, my whole thing is I would like this to be a compression lock with tip up, tip down, all the options like the PM2. And look at this. This gives you tip up, tip down, all the options, and the compression lock. Now, here you go. See, flipper tab comes up to say hello when you disengage. Bam, hits your thumb. But I mean, it's one where you can kind of get out of the way when you know it's coming. So it's not that big a deal. And man, it's really super light detent. So I'm not doing a review on this, but I'm just saying as an option to the military, try this amalgam. I think this is going to be a huge winner for them. I like the front choil. I like the action. It's a great design, flows. Just saying, brother man. Although the military, it's got a place in my heart because it's been around for a long time. I've had several before, but there's just, come on, man. Give me a compression lock. Give me tip up, tip down, and just make it be a Para 2 that's gone complete steroid huge. And this has. I mean, that's what I like about this. It's a big knife. For a lot of reasons, a big knife is not a bad knife to have in certain occasions. And this is tough stuff. But, yeah, it's just those things. The tip down. See, pocket clip's going to bother you more in this position than it does back in here. It does to me at least. It's not horrible, but it's not great. And, you know, reverse grip's not bad. It's just a big, long handle. And this is a dog of a handle. You know, you think that handle's bad or extremely long on the Para 2? I mean, get you a 5.5 inch instead of a 5-inch handle. That's just crazy. So if you got big hands, huge hands, I mean, this is great. You're going to love this. You can even scoot up. Look at that. Whew. Man, that's amazing. I really like it, though. It's not that heavy. It opens and closes with authority and gets smoother as it gets older. And they come in all kinds of different steels. So, I love the Spyderco. It's cool. I love Fancy. Fancy's good. We got Rex. So what are we going to name this one? Rusty? Rusty? Rex? Fancy? Do they have to have names? Maybe not. Hey, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for dropping in. Just had to throw this little beauty on here. By the way, White Mountain Knives. You might want to email Justin through his site at White Mountain Knives and say, hey, do you have any more of these coming? I got this one from him. So he's getting them. I think they come in fits and spurts when they do these sprint runs. So that's what I did. I was like, hey, when you get one, could you hold me one? And he did, and boom, here it is. So, you know, better than paying another $100 on the secondary market when the sprint runs over, because they try and stab you on eBay and those places. So, in any case, take care, my friends. You know what we do around here. We love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.